Okay, now before we start to create an application that uses fragments, we will talk about null in Kotlin first. This is quite important because after this we will deal with null a lot. So this is quite a notorious exception. There is the null pointer exception, or short NPE. It is dubbed as the $1 billion mistake that haunts every Java and Android developers. You can Google for yourself what is a $1 billion mistake. But in short, that someone who created null actually regrets about creating null. Because null is the source of many problems in the computer world. By creating or introducing null, then we actually create more unintentional bugs in our application. So what is actually a null pointer exception, or NPE? This is one example in Java. So let's say I have a class named car, and I have created a field over here, private car master, and I do something, and immediately then I call master.start. Let's assume that in the car class we have a start function. Now here, if you notice, I have not initialized or created the object master by invoking the constructors in Java. So I will get a null pointer exception over here because the object has not been created. However, the Java compiler will not know that in this case, my master is actually null. So null pointer exception will occur at runtime. If we are not careful with the exception handling, then our program will simply crash. And it is not a very good experience from the users. It will create a bad UX. Okay, so that's why Kotlin quotes hates null. To prevent NPE, data types are actually not nullable by default in Kotlin. When we create variables so far in Kotlin, we actually cannot assign null to them. Let's try this. So I have a var NRP, the type is string, and I give it the string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then immediately I set the NRP variable to null. Let's do this in the Kotlin playground. Var NRP, the type is string, equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I assign my NRP to null. Okay, let's run this. Now Kotlin will not run our application. It is actually a compiler error over here. Null cannot be a value of a non-null type string. So our variables so far cannot be assigned with the value of null. So this code will not even compile. Our application will not be able to run. So Kotlin actually prevents us beforehand to prevent NPE. However, in some cases, we need our variables to be nullable. Sometimes our variables can be null. So to allow null variable, we must explicitly state when declaring variables. Let's call them later a nullable variables. How to declare variables to be nullable? It's simple. You can add a question mark after the data type. So if I add a question mark here, string question mark, then if I run my application, it shows nothing because I have not printed anything on the screen. But as you can see now, I don't have a compiler error. And Kotlin will actually allow my program to be run. So if you want to create a variable that is nullable, nullable variable, please append a question mark after the data type. After this, I will call this question mark nullable. So if I say var please declare var NRP, which is a string nullable. Then please type string question mark. Now that we have introduced null in our application, how to actually check for null values? On the other programming language, null checking can be done by using a simple equality check against null. Now, this is an example in Java. Let's assume that master is a nullable variable, and it is. By default, every variables in Java are nullable. So I can check like this: if master is not equal to null, then I call master is master.start. But else I will print master is null proof. So I can assure myself that my application now does not incur NPE. Because I have got it with simple checking of null value. Not equal to null, then we can assure ourselves that master is not null. In this case, then we can safely call or access every member of the car class. You can do the same in Kotlin. So let's try this first in our playground, shall we? I will have a class car with the var name of string. Then I have a fun function start here. And let's do this for the main function. Okay, I will define my car class here. Car with the member is name string. Then I will have a fun start which simply print line of room like this. Then I will create a master as car. Let's see. Var master. Oh, sorry, I must declare it as nullable. Car nullable is a car of master. Then master. Oops, master. Then can we start our car? Master dot start. And we run this application, but we will get a compiler error in Kotlin. It will complain on the master.start because Kotlin cannot be sure if our master object is actually null or not. So it says here only save question mark dot or non-null asserted. The exclamation mark, double exclamation mark calls are allowed on a nullable receiver of type car nullable. What does it mean? This error occurs because basically we have not assured Kotlin that our master object is not null. To prevent this compiler error, then you can simply check like this. Oops, sorry. If master is not equal to null, then we can call master.start. As you can see here, now Kotlin is assured that in the if block, the master object is not null. So it will allow our program to run. Now, instead of doing if checking, we can do it with the safe call operator, as you have seen previously on the compiler error. So Kotlin introduces a safe call operator, the question mark and dot. So this if block can be simplified by just master question mark dot. Then we can access any members of the car class. And if I run this application, it will actually run my start function of the car. However, if I describe my master as null, then you will see nothing. Why? Because this master object is null. So anything after the safe call operator will not be executed. Yeah, so the master question mark dot start is actually the same as if master is not null, then master dot start, and with no else. Yeah. So if you compare, yeah, instead of doing if checking, then we can simply use the safe call operator. Yeah, the question mark dot operator. I will simply call it null dot, yeah, for now on, because it is too long to call it a question mark dot. Yeah, I will simply call it a null dot from now on. So if I ask you to type null dot, it actually means question mark and dot. Yeah. Okay, so this is the safe call operator, the null dot operator. Yeah, if you can guarantee that an object is not null, then you don't really need the safe call. Yeah. So actually, if you notice, yeah, when I write if master is not equal to null, yeah, I can just type master dot start. Yeah, I don't need the master null dot start. Why? Because when the condition is satisfied, yeah, if the master is not null, then yeah, as you said, yeah, the master object must not be null in here. 100% guarantee. Yeah, that's why Kotlin allows us to call start function without the safe call operator. Yeah, but if you are not sure or you cannot guarantee that an object is not null, then you must use the safe call operator. Yeah, don't worry. Usually in Android Studio, we will be notified when we accidentally want to access a method or any members of an object. Yeah, but the object itself is actually nullable. Now, with regard to the safe call operator or the null dot operator, Kotlin also has what they call Elvis operator. Yeah, don't ask me why they call it Elvis operator. Yeah, the Elvis operator is question mark then colon. Yeah, what is the Elvis operator? Yeah, what is the function? We can replace null checks with regard of the returning specific value if it is not null. So, for example, yeah, I can append it something like this. Yeah, master null dot start. Yeah, and Elvis print line null bro. Let's do it. Let's try it. Yeah. If I continue this line with the Elvis print line, your car is null bro. Then let's see what happens. Yeah, as you can see here, the result is actually your car is null bro. Why? Simply because the master object is null. Yeah, so actually the Elvis operator acts like if, then, and else. Yeah, we can translate it something like this. Yeah, if I have master dot null, master null dot start, Elvis print line. Yeah, we can translate it as if master is not null, then master dot start, else print line something. Yeah, so the Elvis operator acts like else. Yeah, you can think it like that. Yeah, to uh, be able to understand what is the Elvis operator and how it is function. So let's say another case then, yeah. Let's say that we want to know the length of someone's name, but it's nullable. So I have a var name. The data type is string nullable over here. Var name equals, not equals, var name is string nullable. And I can give it a value of everything first. So for example, my name. Yeah, and then we want to know the length of the name. Yeah, we will store it in a variable length. Yeah, instead of doing if else like this, if name is not null, then name dot length as L0. Yeah, Elvis operator is also an expression, so it can return a value. Yeah, we can also write it like this: var length equal to name null dot length Elvis 0. Yeah, var length equals to name null dot length Elvis. Oh, sorry, Elvis is question mark and colon, yeah, 0. Then I will print line. Your name is, let's print the name, and the length is length. Oh, not at, yeah, but dollar. Okay, as you can see here, it prints out your name is Verdi and the length is 5. Yeah. However, if I change the name variable to null, yeah, then your name is null. Yeah, null when translated to string, yeah, converted to string, it will become null as well. So that's why your name is null and the length is 0. Yeah, why? Because this condition is not satisfied because the name is null. So Kotlin will go after the Elvis operator and returns the value. Yeah, so that's why the length is 0. Yeah, so Elvis operator can be used to um, replace if else with regard to the null checking. And remember that it can also return a value. Yeah, we will use Elvis operator like this more later in when we create our fragments. Yeah, but it's later. Now, yeah, if you remember from my error, yeah, it says that non-null assert call. Yeah, so Kotlin still provides us with NPE potential. Yeah, if you somehow still insist for NPE lover, they says. Yeah, so Kotlin provides a non-null assertion operator. There is a double exclamation point. With using this double exclamation point operator, Kotlin explicitly warns you. Yeah, I won't be held responsible if there is an NPE. Yeah, so this is a strong warning because using this operator actually introduces possible NPEs in our application. Yeah, we must guard it by any cost. Maybe by using try or catch. Yeah. So let's try this. Yeah, var Mazda, the type is car nullable, but we assign it as null. Then we insist Mazda non-null assert. Yeah, I can't really find good name, shorter name for this operator, so I will just call it maybe non-null. Yeah, Mazda non-null dot start. Yeah, let's try this. Instead of doing this, I will insist. Okay, oops, sorry. I will insist master non-null dot start. Then I will get the NPE. Yeah, exception in thread main Kotlin null pointer exception at file line 10. Yeah, here we introduces NPE in our application. So you must remember to guard this NPE. Yeah, you must prevent it from happening. You want to use a try catch, something like this. Try. I won't use the non-null for now, but I think Kotlin will complain later. But let's try it, and then catch I will guard against all exception. then I will print line e dot, let's say, maybe e dot message. Okay, actually, Kotlin will still complain, yeah. So we must explicitly use the non-null assert operator. Okay, so I will get the exception here, which is null. So maybe I will use toString instead. No, yeah, not the message. Yeah, as you can see here, I actually introduces a null pointer exception in my application by using the non-null assert operator. Yeah, I will just call it non-null for now. Yeah, so if you really insist for NPE, just use the non-null assertion operator. Yeah, but usually I won't use this operator a lot. Yeah, as you can see later in the fragment videos, I won't use a non-null operator and I will use the safe call operator instead. Yeah, although maybe the code will look very ugly compared to by simply just call a non-null operator. Yeah, but that's fine. Yeah, and actually, Android Studio will help us to guard against NPE. Now, sometimes you will find a Kotlin code which ends with let. Yeah, something like this: car null.let, then curly braces it.name equals to new name, then we print line it. Yeah, what is this let block? If you remember, I actually mentioned let, yeah, with his friends, run, apply, also, and with. So let is one of many scope functions. Yeah, maybe you have used with and apply. Now we will use let, yeah, with regard to null checking. You can read more about the scope functions over here and when to actually use run, apply, also with and let. Yeah, because Kotlin has not strongly forced to use let for case A, run for case B, apply for case C, and so on. Yeah, so it is a programmer convention to use whatever scope functions is necessary. Yeah, you can take a look at the Stack Overflow over here. Yeah, but now we will use let block with regard to save null call. Yeah, so let can also be used to run a block of code only if the object is not null. So the meaning of car null.let, yeah, actually it is saying that if car is not null, then this block will be executed. Yeah, but if the car is null, this block will be ignored. Yeah, writing car null.let is actually the same as if car is not equal to null. Yeah, but if you notice here, yeah, if I am using let, I can refer to the car object by using it. Yeah, in the meantime, if you use if, then you must call the object name. Yeah, so it is called a context object. Yeah, the context object within a let block is it. Yeah, please remember this. Yeah, not this. Yeah, sometimes when you refer to an object within a block, maybe with, with does not have a context object if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so to refer the object that uses let block, yeah, please refer it using this. Yeah, and if it is combined with a save null call, the null dot operator, so the object it must be not null. Yeah, so that's why here within the block, you will see that I can call it safely without using a save null call. Yeah, because here it is guaranteed to be not null. Okay, yeah, now maybe you are confused for a little, so let's try this. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, actually, we don't need the data class car because we have class car over here. Yeah, so you don't need to re-declare the car class. Yeah, please ignore this line then. Okay, now I will delete these try catch. Yeah, we won't use try catch for a while because we already got ourselves against NPE. Now let's try car null.let. I will change the car name over here. It.name equals to new it.name. Yeah, new it.name. Then let's print line it. Print line it. Yeah, I will delete these lines so we can focus on the use of let block like this. Yeah, so sorry, my object is master.car. Let me change it to car. Yeah, as you can see, when I run my application, it does nothing. Why? Because my car is null. But if I change my car to be an object, let's say I have a car of Toyota. Let's run this application and you will see car add something because we have not overridden the toString, yeah, toString function. Let me override it then. Override fun toString equals to the name. Yeah, now as you can see, it prints new Toyota. Yeah, why? Because now this car object is not null, so the let block runs. Yeah, it changed the name to new whatever the previous name was. Yeah, so if my car name is Toyota, the name will be changed to new Toyota. That's why when we print line it, yeah, it says new Toyota. Yeah, so that's the usage of let block. Yeah, combined with safe call operator, the null dot. Yeah, you will see this quite a lot when we create our fragment application later. Yeah, so please understand this. If you have any questions, yeah, don't hesitate. For Upaya students, you can ask in the group chat as usual, or for everyone else, you can ask me in the comments below. Okay, then that's all about now, I think. Yeah, at least what is important before we go back to our fragment application. Yeah, and actually we have not created the fragment application. Okay, now that you have understood the null in Kotlin, we can continue to the next topic. Yeah, we will delve to the Android Studio. So if you have not done so, please prepare your Android Studio. In the next video, we will start creating our fragment application. Yeah, please stay with me and I'll see you on the next video.